Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ready. Ready, team. Turbo one.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and that will be a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. A shotgun snap for Tua. Going up top. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. He's going to try it here again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Now again, up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Smash! Smash!
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards.
Okay,
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
Cougar 19!
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready!
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready!
Johnson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
Come on! Set! 70 Lions! Ready, ready?
On play action, Milrow. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. A former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now a first down throw for Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Tua will give it to Achane. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Juan Thornhill up from this secondary spot to make the play.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third and 5.
All right, come on. Hey, 21, 18. Turbo 1, line. Hey.
Throwing is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Brooklyn, a first down. A gain of 26 yards.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
2 yards on the play. It's second and 8.
Now it's Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 33 yards. Yes. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
44, ready. 18. Out.
Here's Achane. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Williams in motion.
Turbo 1, line. 21G, 21G. Hey.
Now, Tagovailoa on third and goal. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a lot of football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Okay, ready? Ready? Rambo 80. Bring it.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Let's go. Cougar, check, Panther. Ready, right?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one set down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Millwell. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Aviators nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Williams on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. On a quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On the ground, here is H.M. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on. Set.
The third quarter begins with a run. Into space. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They're not going for two. They'll pick the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
17. Aviators, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Solo left side. All right, come on. Out.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Wait. Step. 20 TX. Ready.
2nd down, here's Tungo Valoa. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 74 yards. It is a touchdown. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Aviators 7. Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the 6. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Milrow. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Milrow on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Room to run past midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, You got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get it. Let go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
3rd and goal.
Crop goal in. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Willie Gay. He's in there for the sack. And that takes us to 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Makes the score Steelers 20, Aviators 14. Sets to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Robinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
From
and
the
7.
43, here's second down
43-yard
and
line.
7.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's a Steeler first down.
Mustang, here we go, here we go. Class 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lion. Let's go.
To the air, it's Milrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, here's Milrow. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Milrow. Rolling to the left. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Aviators will take over at their own 14-yard line. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A run here with Payton. And he'll get a couple up to the 22-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll try it now with Aviators.
And the decision to go for it on fourth is short. It's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs.
All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Forced out wide. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Another try, second and 10.
Hey, 21G. Watch it, Oscar. 21G, 21G.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Aviators. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn first down. A gain of 15. And the Brooklyn
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read one, read two, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit.
Now on second and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he will score. Devon Aviators. Touchdown Aviators. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 60 boxes. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll stick to the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ready?
They'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Jalen Phillips.
And after that negative run. I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60